What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be doing an AC belt on my 2001 Chevy Suburban, and I wanted to make a little video because this could essentially work most likely with anything from a 2000 to 2006 in a Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban, a GMC Yukon, GMC Denali, kind of those, same kind of body style trucks. As long as it has a 5.3, this should all be basically the same. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I've already loosened up my clamps for this intake piping right here. And it's this clamp and that clamp right here that goes to the intake box. And they're either a flathead or 8mm socket. Take those off. Pull this off, and then we'll go to the next step, which is getting the serpentine belt off, and then putting the AC belt on, and then the serpentine belt back on. And let me show you guys how to go and do that. Now that we got the intake piping off, we can get access to the serpentine belt and the tensioner. So if you're looking straight at your engine bay, alternator on your right side, throttle body in your middle, go about 6 inches to the left and then straight down, that's the tensioner right under this hose right there. So there's a 15mm bolt on the front, and when you go and you take your wrench and you go clockwise with it, so you're tightening it, it loosens up the belt. So once you get this tightened, it loosens up the belt, you pull it off, and then you can get access to your AC belt, which is way down on the bottom. Now that I'm under the truck, I am staring at the crank pulley, and just left of that is this pulley right. Let's see if I can get a little bit letter lining on it. There we go. That pulley right there, I have a socket wrench already on it, so when you go clockwise, so tightening, you put that belt across the top of it, and you'll be done. I also wanted to note that this is what the tensioner looks like. If you look right at the crank pulley, look over to your left, it's right there. And also that I didn't even have to use my socket wrench. I could have literally pulled it down. But depends on the condition of your tensioner. Like if it's like a little bit stiff, that'd be definitely useful, but mine's really nice and loose, feels good. So all I did was just pull it down and get the bolt on the top of the pulley. And then now all we gotta do is put the serpentine belt back on and we're good. Now we're back in the engine bay. We're about to go and reinstall the serpentine belt. The first thing I should have mentioned at the very beginning of the video is you got to remember exactly how the serpentine belt goes back on when you take it off. And for example, like mine goes from this pulley right here up and over the alternator, and then down to the power steering, up and over the crank, and etc, etc. And so if you can't remember, most of the time you have a sticker on the front of your car or truck, and mine does right here on the left side of the configuration where the belt rides on all the pulleys. So right now we're about to go and tighten this thing up and then make sure that all our belts don't squeak, especially the AC belt, and then we should be good. Cool, now our intake piping's on, our belts are all tight, so let's go and start it up and see if it squeaks. It's a brand new belt, it shouldn't. Sweet! There you go. Let's put a little light to this real quick. It's been good, no squeaks. Let's give her a little rev. Kind of hard to reach. Good. That's what's up. Now let's go make sure that our AC is working. Now we're inside the cabin and we're about to go and see if our AC works. So I'm going to put on full blast, well, not full blast, but maybe halfway. And it should turn on and lug down the motor. Just lug down. That's when you know your compressor is turning, because it's taking more effort to spin that, because that's an extra pulley on the motor, and it's got nice cold air. That's what's up. So perfect for when it gets like over 100 degrees in summer in Tennessee. So thanks again for watching, guys. I always try to do the best I can to give you guys the most information possible when it comes to like this DIY, trying to do it yourself kind of stuff. And so hopefully that was enough information for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.